Guru Nanak says, asceticism does not lie in ascetic robes, or in the walking staff, or in the ashes. Asceticism doesn't lie in the earring, nor in the shaven head, nor blowing a conch. Asceticism lies in remaining pure amidst impurities. So, Guru Nanak is bringing us back to the fundamental understanding that true asceticism, true mystic search is about inner light. There's a deep rooted misconception that asceticism needs to be associated with certain symbols, and this is the biggest misconception that religion has been portraying over the last thousands of years. Guru Nanak is uprooting this misconception. He's saying, look at the roots themselves, look at the quality of inner light. Pour your energy into that. That is true asceticism. And that spontaneously purifies us. That is the mystic act. Paying attention to the inner light of being. Paying attention not to the outer. And when you withdraw your attention, your energy from the outer symbols of religion, then only do you attain to the spirit of religiousness, the spirit of true mysticism. And that religiousness, the quality of it, is more important, according to Guru Nanak, than religion itself. Then you fall into a harmony, then do you move into a situation where the gap between yourself and your highest spiritual potential becomes lessened. Because then you acquire the mystic wings to take flight into the higher realms of realization. We don't need material wings. So anything material, no matter whether it is the ascetic robes of the renunciate, the walking staff, or the ashes, they seem very religious symbols, but actually they're just as material as any other thing. They deal with outer things. Guru Nanak says, do not mistake those for asceticism. Nor in the earring. A lot of ascetics in India wear earrings, especially in the region that Guru Nanak was preaching in. Nor in the shaven head. Of course, this is a universal symbol of so-called asceticism. Nor in blowing a conch. The conch is associated with spirituality in India. Guru Nanak says asceticism lies in remaining pure amidst impurities. So even while functioning in the world, even while living a so-called ordinary life, you can have an extraordinary inner life. And that is the whole alchemy of the mystic search. The small lamp of realization can keep burning within you, no matter which situation you are in. And the light of that small lamp is enough to burn all impurities, all anxiousness, all sense of fear, all sense of groping in the dark. And the sense of fighting within ourselves, the sense of conflict within ourselves and with others in the world, and create true bliss in us. Pay attention to that small lamp within you. Then only do you start growing in bliss, and then only does true grace start coming to you from all directions. That is the true magnetism of your being. If you're truly blissful within through that realization of that light of being within you, then you become beloved of all that is. You become the center of the universe itself. You attain to a great inner power. You go beyond the ordinary mind and move into a journey where you can sing your true song in life, where you can dance your true dance, where you can create your life meditatively, purposefully, peacefully, consciously. And that is what it means by purpose-centric living. So Guru Nanak says, go back to the grandeur, the depth of your own being. That is asceticism. Everything else looks like asceticism, but it's not. And this very idea gives you tremendous happiness. You're able to get rid of outer symbols and move into a situation where you drop the baggage of so called religion. It is very heavy baggage. It does not allow you to move forward. It keeps you entrapped by those. In this way, Guru Nanak really belongs to that pantheon of mystics who believe in being light on the journey, not being burdened by so called ideas of religion. He's talking about that religiousness where the idea of being playful within, the idea of being realized within, the idea of being passionate and pure within is more important than any other thing which is visible on the outside to others. In fact, if you remain obsessed by them, then your idea, your consciousness about others increases. You remain self-conscious. How are others perceiving me or not perceiving me? And that never takes us towards a more pure state of being. That keeps us part of the world. You never transcend people's ideas about you. And true mysticism lies in forgetfulness of the world. It lies in forgetfulness of what others are thinking of you, and so on and so forth. The kingdom of God is within you. But if you go on looking for it in outer things, you'll never find it. Turn your energy within, says Guru Nanak. And then you'll find that all that is true is already in your being. You have born with it. You have brought it with you when you came onto this earth, when you manifested as a living, breathing being, when that soul energy manifested as a living, breathing being. This is the true teaching of the mystics, and in a way it reflects the Upanishadic truth of neti neti, avoid all that which is not needed, which is peripheral, which is external. Remain with the bliss that is spontaneous, that is sahaj, that is natural. Let your whole energy move towards the more essential part of the mystic search and keep dropping the non-essential part. When that happens, you attain to a great nobleness within you. You attain to a great potential realization within you. And you feel unbounded. You feel unlimited. You feel that, you see, material things always create their own boundaries. They have their own boundaries. They are never of the unlimited. They have a material life. They have a material... They are like a golden cage in a way. So when a bird is in a golden cage, it is still in a cage. It doesn't matter that the cage is golden or it's just plain iron. The bird is not able to take flight and realize the unlimited sky of being. So in the same way, for the human being, to realize your oceanic self, to realize your richer self, to realize the true purpose of your being, you have to move out of the circle of material ideas. It's good to exist and work in the material world in an ordinary way, utilizing your creativity, utilizing your energy, serving, allowing the expression of your greatest skills to come forth. That is good. But when you identify the religious search with certain symbols, then the essential part of it goes missing. You see, what Guru Nanak is saying is very interesting. He says, asceticism lies in remaining pure amidst impurities. And in a way, this is very reflective of the old Sanatan teachings of the lotus being a symbol of purity amidst impurities. So live your life like a lotus. Live your life within the world, within the existent function within the material world. But like the lotus does within the mud, it remains pure, it remains beautiful, it retains its own individuality. and it does not need anything else. Its very own being is enough. Its very own being is original, unique, and therefore utterly fulfilling. And through that itself, it comes to its full flowering. That is the lesson of inwardness. That is the lesson of allowing all that is within us to flower to the maximum bliss possible, to the maximum truth possible, to the maximum realization possible. And that is successful living.